Math Tune-Up with Mr. Payne. Question: what is the discriminant? The answer is the expression d equals b squared minus 4ac, which is found under the square root sign in the quadratic formula. We use the discriminant to tell us how many real roots exist for a quadratic function. Notice that I've underlined how many. It only tells us the number of real roots that exist for the quadratic function. The discriminant does not tell us what those roots are. If my discriminant is greater than 0, I'll have two real roots. The function crosses the x-axis at two places. Something like this. If my discriminant is equal to 0, I have one real root, and the function touches the x-axis at only one place. Looks something like this. Comes down, touches the x-axis, and goes back up again. If my discriminant is less than 0, there are no real roots for this function. It looks something like this. The function does not cross the x-axis. Let's do an example. How many real roots exist for y equals x squared plus x minus 12? We'll start off by just writing out the a, b, and c values. My a value is 1, my b value is 1, and my c value is negative 12. Now I'm going to plug those into b squared minus 4ac. So, for this function, my discriminant has a value of 49. Since d is greater than 0, I'll have two real roots for this function. Let's do another example. How many real roots exist for y equals x squared plus 6x plus 9? Again, let's just write out the a, b, and c values. And now I'm just going to plug them into b squared minus 4ac. So in this case, I've got a d value of 0. I've got a discriminant of 0. That means I've only got one real root. One more example. How many real roots exist for y equals x squared minus 3x plus 9? Just do the recipe again. My a value is 1, my b value is negative 3, and my c value is 9. I'm just going to plug those numbers into b squared minus 4ac. Here I've got a negative number. Since I've got a negative discriminant, I have 0 real roots. To recap, if you're asked how many real roots, just calculate the discriminant and answer 2, 1, or none. Those are your only choices. If you're asked what are the roots, use the quadratic formula or some other strategy to get the roots of the function. Thank you for visiting this lesson.